It's great to have you with us from Robert W. Plaster Stadium. Time for this showdown. It's the Middle Tennessee State Blue Raiders and the Missouri State Bears. Along with
is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Bears ready to kick it away first. On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Middle Tennessee State's offense will go to work first. And this sophomore wide receiver is a playmaker. He's gritty.
They're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power 4. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad. Just a simple power play, power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
He's got an open man. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready? Where did he go?
To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Guys, let's talk a little about Middle Tennessee. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to it. They're headed to the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Beck's going for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Blue Raiders.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Missouri State's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the sophomore running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball.
What a challenge for this running back here. This late in the season against a conference opponent, one of the better run defenses in the entire country, too. We know this guy's been an absolute game breaker toting the rock, but this defensive coaching staff has had a...
Snags it, and there's running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion.
Breaks into the open. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Short completion on 1st down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. They'll move the tight end. Johnson looking to throw. Got a man. It's Davis. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Finds his man. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watch the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown.
Yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it. It's Davis. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for the offense. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Bears! Quick strike through the air for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. Well, that was easy.
Pass rush? Question mark? I mean, you got to affect the quarterback. These quarterbacks are way too good nowadays. You can't blame the secondary. Who am I going to go point to back there? Defensive line has to do a better job making that quarterback feel uncomfortable. He can't have that long to throw the football.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Got enough for the 1st. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And as an offense, having success on a run play like that early in the game just opens up all the possibilities of your playbook moving forward. Play action, running the ball, throwing.
Snags it, and he's open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line.
Yeah, and you see in the red zone, all the bodies start to come inside. And a lot of times you try to find a way to get to the perimeter. This offense does a good job. They toss the football. Nice job by the defense. Now forcing a 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 5. We played 1, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the 1st period as we take a look at the stats. this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, MTSU! And they take it in for 6 more points. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football. But you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called. So good luck stopping this cat.
He'll bring it out. It's Young. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Pulls and fires complete to the right. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. The 50. Electrifying play, and there they set him down the 32-yard line. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. They'll ride Davis here.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Johnson wants to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet and saying, hey, that's my bad.
A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. And the Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. Big fella moving. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And I like this offense. They didn't panic. A lot of times you see offenses panic and want to get back in it when they're down really quickly, and they force the issue. They stayed patient. They stayed within themselves, and we're an extra point away from being a tied football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. He tries to take the top off. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Wants to go right back downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Starting to feel a little pressure. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly. Really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson looking to throw. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key, because last game he was under 50%.
They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Stokes. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. The run inside, it's Shaw. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. So close to cashing it in for this offense. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead.
Number 99, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Fourth down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Middle Tennessee State comes out onto the field. The offense ready to go to work. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Stokes. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. After the incompletion on 2nd down, it's 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Trying to get it to the marker. There's a crease. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. This time he wants to throw. Here's the pressure. Snagged out of the air. Oh, he's getting it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. No midseason concentration lapse here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Effective offense leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little...
Lofts one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Running to Green. And they'll stop him short of the first down, and they've got a timeout if they want to try to get the ball back before halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start with a look in on BYU, taking on the number 13 team, the Kansas State Wildcats. And it's BYU engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game in Springfield. This offense hits the half with some impressive scoring drives today. It's been a well-oiled machine, and if this keeps up, they could be approaching some school records today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, Kevin about ready to start the second half here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
I checked in with Missouri State's head coach at the half. One of the things he told me was they have not had enough possessions to get into a rhythm. He said that defense has been terrific. Their ability to run the clock, run the ball has changed the course of this game. Now to start the third quarter, they have the ball and an opportunity. It is crucial that they extend this drive, get some plays, and really try to get back in this thing right now. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And that's disappointing for this offense. I mean, you talked about it at halftime. Like, we got to come out, start fast. We're trailing, got to put some drives together, some possessions, and they come out on the first drive and kind of flounder around. This defense is going to have to step up.
Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing.
Oh, he found a space on the right. Touchdown, Blue Raiders! And the pummeling has started.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
And he tacks on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Young. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So here comes the Missouri State offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the catch. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
Slant routes. They're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage, too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Running inside, it's Davis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he didn't get past the marker before starting his slide. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they just want to go back out there again and get some push.
Quickly complete. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Banks. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll give it to him again. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. And send the tight end in motion. Look out, he's got room. Inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 19 on the big run.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys. And when you got speed in the backfield, let them do the rest, right? Flip it to him, let him get outside, let him run the football, make a big gain. When you got speed at the running back spot, you definitely want to toss it to him and get him on the perimeter.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. So now it's 2nd and long.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Peters. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again.
And he's in. Touchdown, MTSU. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. He marched 78 yards down the field, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Bear offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
Johnson wants to throw it. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the Blue Raiders come out ready to go on the attack. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Really nice individual effort that time by the wide receiver. He was trying to get the first down. There was no way he was going out of bounds there on 3rd, fighting for every inch he could get. Didn't quite get there. Now you've got a big decision if you're the head coach. You're going to stay on the field and try to go for this thing.
Ready, go!
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. The run inside. It's Davis. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Quarterback keep, but nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, 3rd and short, the offense dials up the screen, expecting the pass rush to come upfield man-to-man, but it just simply does not work. Defense stays home, and they force the incompletion.
On 4th down, going to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
We've reached the end of the period. Middle Tennessee is on top. Well, guys, so far this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. After swapping into the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside. It's Peters. Makes it past the marker. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
Yeah, and that's exactly what you want to do. Late in the ball game with the lead, establish the run, establish the physicality. And you know what helps? That clock up there, it continues to tick. So let's see if they choose to keep the ball on the ground and stay conservative and run that clock.
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Trying to run, it's Clemens. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah.
And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
So the Missouri State offense heads out to open this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Johnson wants to throw it. Pressure coming. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clemens. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Takes the handoff. To pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to run for it. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. It's a 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's Banks. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll give him maybe 1 on the play. It's down to the 20. They've got it right on the edge of the red zone, but they face a 3rd and long. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Hold and fire complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The run inside. It's Davis. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Johnson looking to throw. Fires on the move. He makes the catch. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them, an absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This is